Welcome back everyone! It's officially day 6 of my recognition as a cult member. Today I'm going to tell you 2 very recent anecdotes from my life as an initiated cultist. The first one is from this morning when I tried to contact my local CDC branch regarding the pile of trash on my balcony. After an hour and a half of trying to get through, I gave up and I just called the private number of a friendly CDC worker. I wanted to know what I was supposed to do with the bags of trash slowly gaining sentience on my balcony. Since I'm not allowed to leave home and handing bags of potentially hazardous materials to a bunch of volunteers doesn't sound like a great idea, I was really curious what the procedures were in that case. The lady had no clue. I told her stories from kingdoms far, far away, like 300 kilometers from here, where the CDC leaves special containers and then picks them up once they are filled. At that point, I'm assuming the lady just stared off into space for like a minute or so because there was confused silence on the other end. And then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Can't your trash just wait on your balcony a little longer?" I looked outside at my balcony and I saw a bunch of pigeons surrounding my bags like a feathery council, debating over whether the contents of the plastic bags should be released to the general pigeon population immediately or when I go to sleep. I could see in their little eyes that the answer was yes, right now, but they were just waiting for me to look away. I shared my concerns with the friendly lady, but still there was no reply. Well, something tells me my balcony is soon to be the favorite hangout zone for the nearby fauna. The second story is from about an hour ago. Every day I'm visited by the local police officers who usually just call me from their car, ask a couple of questions and tell me to wave at them from my balcony. Today, however, the officer decided to leave the coziness of his car and talk to me over the intercom downstairs. We got disconnected twice since the intercom isn't designed for lengthy interviews, and then finally I was asked to wave from my balcony. I live on the 3rd floor in a block of flats that hosts almost 200 apartments. The police officer stood under the column of balconies and yelled, "Okay, I can see you now. Now, please make sure not to leave your place of residence. If you start feeling worse, call emergency services. Someone will come back tomorrow to check on you. Thank you and good night." I stood there on that balcony in my pajamas, like a cheap version of Juliet, as my misguided Romeo announced to the entire neighborhood that, "Hey, there's a cultist living here." Thanks. Really, much appreciated. Following a friend's suggestion, next time something like this happens, maybe I should make the best of it. I will fling myself dramatically against the balustrade and shout back, "I told you we're through!" Or, "You've wasted the best weeks of my life. What more do you want?" I'm guessing the rest of my quarantine would be spent in a prison cell, but hey, it would be worth it. That's it for today. Remember to keep a safe distance, wash your hands, and first and foremost, stay isolated or be assimilated. Patient 713 signing off.